Hey folks, it's me. It's mid-morning, 11:22. Oh my god. No, I'm just not getting up. Been up a long time. Since about 4 o'clock. Got up working like crazy. Had the news on. Check it out. Check it out. Been had it on all morning. And always keep the news on, always keep it background noise, or really just paying attention to what's going on. But I've been listening to this whole situation in Mexico unfolding about the children that are stuck in this collapsed school, and it made me think of something, especially hearing the commentators, the journalists talk about it and become emotional about these, from what they're saying, 5, 7, and 9 year olds that are in under a marble table in a building where 5, 6, 7 something, um, uh, 5, 6, 7, yeah, I believe so. Um, Layers of concrete and wall and all of that have fallen on them. But what's so interesting about this is how they're talking about the aid that's coming to them and how they're holding out little bits of hope. They were talking about the journalist when he became emotional and was saying, at first they were talking about just getting air to the children, and then they were saying how they were trying to get in water to the children through an intravenous tube. Not that they put in their arm, but that you can just get a little saline to them. And that was a sign of hope. And I thought about something. I thought about hope. So what's the word with Dr. Kim today? Hope. Wasn't my word. I didn't come up with it. But it's a word that oftentimes in these conditions in which we live, we don't hear a lot about. It would seem that things are bleak politically, socially, economically. It would seem that the decks are often stacked against us. It would seem that we're in a world, in a society, in a neighborhood, in a community, maybe in your own home, where things have gotten tense and angry and frustrating. And where words once were soft, now they've just become prickly. Or maybe they just have a little edge on them that they used to not have. Well, my friends, that is a sign that you're losing hope. So I made a decision about what's the word. We're going to start coming to you every Wednesday once our new site is up, KimberlyChandler.com. But I thought until that time, as it moves me, as spirit moves me, I'll come to you with a word. But what's the word is changing. I'm focusing on the passion and the particular area of gifting that has been given to me. And that is for my brothers. You said, what? You ain't no man? Well, Bishop Jakes ain't either. And he preaches to the sisters, don't he? But I just want to share it with you. Because I understand sometimes that, the things I'm talking about around hope and whatnot, that you might not articulate these things, but you may feel them. And although some that have feel as if they have, or they do have more freedom because they've allowed themselves to articulate these things, and some would say that's women. I'm not so sure that's correct. I think those are stereotypes. I think some of us are more in touch with our femininity. Some of us are more in touch with our masculinity, and those are just words that we've come up with as a society to put on top of ways of being. But anyone that knows me knows my communication style is not feminine, which is probably why I talk to men. But I know brothers keep it inside because, hey, it is what it is, right? No. It is what it is as long as we can keep it together and the inside doesn't impact the outside. But we have some tails, y'all. I'm telling you, we got some tails. And the tails are when those little things that used to bring us happiness, or those little things that used to just kind of let us blow off a little steam and, just chill, don't do it anymore. And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to the society in which we live. But when I looked at that on TV, even though those commentators, those journalists were emotional, and it seems as if that situation, they're trying to rescue those kids and we don't know and we hope for the best. Even in that situation, just the fact that they are continuing that work, just the fact that they're celebrating every small success. Hey, they went from air to water. Just the fact that those journalists push past the facade and let you see who they really were, just that moment. Some would say, well, that's unprofessional. But it's human. It allows us to be human. No, they're not going to continue the rest of the day crying all over MSNBC, but just that moment, just that one moment connected enough, at least for me to say, you know what, let me stop working for a minute. Let me get my coffee. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to watch this for a minute. I'm going to have some hope. And I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to be grateful for what I have. I'm going to be grateful for what is coming. I am going to be grateful that even though things may seem rough, I believe that if I just do my part, that I could expose a little more sunny hope on my side of the street. Look, y'all, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. You don't have to save the world, brothers. You ain't got to save the world. I know, but I'm responsible for, hey, listen. You can't control nobody but you. I know you think you can control your kids. No, you can't. I have them in my classroom every day. I know you think you can control your relationships. No, you can't. Child, please. You can't control anyone but yourself. You can suggest. You can offer influence. And that might seem crazy. Offer influence. Yeah. You can sow seeds. That's really what I mean. But it's up to the person to accept them. But you can be consistent. So that when you sow those seeds, that's what I mean by offering influence. You just be consistent. That's how you water them. And watch those things grow. If those seeds went into good soil, you keep watering them, they're going to grow. So you know what? I am not worried about this crap that's going on in America. Now listen, that don't mean I'm going to sit around and do nothing. Oh, we are going to vote. Hello? We are going to stay up on what's going on in Congress. We are going to do our part as a citizen in a democratic America. And you know what? We can critique any and everything. One thing we do well as Americans is give a criticism. I really want to see us provide solutions en masse. And we can do it. We've done it before. So come on, have some hope. Not long ago, there was this dude, kind of young guy, came from the south side of Chicago. Well, really, he was born in Hawaii. He decided, I'm a community organizer, but eventually I want to be president. So he started working on it. Then he decided I'm going to be a senator. So he became senator. And then they were like, President, you just got up in here and was senator. What's up with that? You haven't paid your dues. But he had already decided before he became senator he was going to be president. Eye on the prize, people. He wasn't doing nothing but watering seeds when he became senator. Watering the seeds. Seed had already been planted. And what was the message? Yes, we can. But what was interesting about that? Let me take you back a little further. There was this country white dude. I remember he was last in the polls. Nobody even knew his name. He was from Hope, Arkansas. His name was Bill Clinton. Nobody knew his name. But he kept being consistent. And I remember when he took the stage at the Democratic National Convention to accept the nomination. And they started his video. You know how they do those video montages. And they talked about him being from Hope, Arkansas. There is a scripture that says, hope maketh not ashamed. Why do we say that? Because some would think hope is silly. What do you have hope for? Don't you look at the conditions that you're in? Don't you see who's around you? What is hope for? That's dumb. So we won't even articulate it. We won't even tell people we have hope. We won't even act like we have hope. They're going to think we crazy. Oh, but look at all those folks before you. An old peanut farmer. Remember him? One of the most revered statesmen and elder statesmen and diplomats in our world, Jimmy Carter. I could go on and on and on, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you say I didn't mention any sisters? Okay, I can just run them down. Fannie Lou Hamer. People talk about Rosa Parks. That's an easy one. We're going to give her that. Oprah Winfrey. Hold on, let's talk about some of them that's living right now. Michelle Obama. You want to keep naming them? These are people that have hope. And their hope blossoms in the midst of trying times. That's when you need hope. You don't need hope when everything is going well. You need hope for now. You need hope when you're in hell, honey. Because hope is the thing that's going to lift you out. It's all a mind thing, y'all. Come on, brothers. You know it's all a mind thing. So take a little piece. You don't need a lot. Same ingredients that's in the big cake is in the little piece. Get you some hope. I don't care what the situation is. Hey, we're going to make it easy, bro. Take one thing in your life. Just one. Not everything, just one. Focus on that. Put a little hope in there. You know, like you put like the baking powder in the cake, I think. I'm going to say how you put the oil in the car. I know that better. You know, you got to put that oil in the car, top it off when it's a little low. Do that. Focus on that one thing. Put some hope on it. Put some respect on it. Nah, put some hope on it. See that thing change. Maybe not for those around you, but it's going to change for you, folk. First. It's going to change for you first. Then I think you're going to see some changes. Be consistent. and you'll see him around you. All right, y'all. I want to get back to checking out what's going on with this Mexico school rescue and seeing what else is going on here on SMBC. And I'm going to enjoy my coffee. But I just had to stop and let you know what the word was today with Dr. Kim. What's the word with Dr. Kim? What is it? Come on and say it. You can say it. It's hope. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.